Hello amigos, come on, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam86 and we're going to be talking today all about Erick Gutierrez. Obviously been playing in PSV now for a number of years now. I can't even remember how long he's been there. I think he's been there for about 4 or 5 years. Um, yeah, it looks like Chivas are going to sign him. It looks like it's going to be about a $5 million deal, sorry, and about a 3 year contract. When this all came about, I thought this was just typical rumors, transfer window rumors, but it looks likely to be done. To be honest, now reported by numerous people, numerous Mexican and Dutch journalists. So I'm pretty confident this could get done. Apparently, Erick wants to come back to Mexico, which is fair enough. I mean, obviously he's 28 now. Um, it looks like he's going to leave PSV no matter what happens, and I don't know if there's too much interest in him from Europe, and he probably just wants to come back to Mexico as well. So the rumor is that he's pushing for the move, that he wants to come back to Mexico. He wants to play at Chivas, and for $5 million, I mean that's an absolute steal. I mean he walks into our midfield, him. It would probably be him, Beltran, and Patrick Guzman in there in midfield three. But he walks into our midfield like he walks into any Liga MX club midfield, in my opinion. And the ironic thing is, obviously, if he was at a Liga MX club and we were trying to sign him, it would probably be about 3 times the price. So it's an absolute brilliant bit of business for Chivas. Looking at it from the Chivas point of view, I mean, we need a midfield, we need to upgrade our team. We did very well last season. We finished third, and then obviously got to the Liga MX final. Still butthurt about that, but that's fine, fair enough. We just need to top up our squad. We've had a couple of refurzos already, and Guti is a game changer for me. $5 million, absolute steal. He's Liga MX proven for a start. I think he won the tournament with Pachuca way back when, I think. Prove me wrong. And he's done it in Europe for the last few years. I mean, he's won trophies at PSV. I think he won the league as well at one point. So he's an experienced player. And people looking at it from the Mexico point of view, the El Tri point of view, he's not a starting lineup person now. He's not a player that's going to be starting every single game. He's not the A team, as the US fans like to call it. Thinking when Achacho kind of got phased out a bit, when Gallardo left, you'd think that there was an option for him in midfield, but he hasn't really featured. I mean, too much. I mean, I don't think he's. I don't know whether he's high on Lozano's priorities right now in that midfield, but he could still be featuring for Eltree. I mean, if he comes back to Chivas and we win the league and he does really well, Chivas players that do well generally try to get it back into the L3 setup. So I don't think it hurts him too much. I think him being in a really, really low European, say Turkish or Greek, I'd say Greek. I mean, Pineda is doing really well over there, but you know what I mean. Like a out of the way place in Europe is not going to be that great for him. If he's going to leave PSV, I'd rather him come back to Chivas. Having said that, obviously, if he was going to America, Club America, I'd be butthurt as well. But Chivas need him, and I think he needs Chivas. He'll come back to Guadalajara and have a nice life there with his family. So, I don't think it harms too many people. I mean, if he was starting every single game for Mexico, if he was one of the first midfield names on the team sheet, then fair enough. I could at least understand people's hate about it, but he's not really. He's not a massive feature for the old tree. So I don't think it takes. I don't think his opportunity to play for the national team takes a hit really if he goes to Chivas. And why shouldn't Chivas buy him? He's 28 years old. He's done it in Europe. He's had a really good career in Europe. Okay, he's only been at PSV, but he's won the league, I believe. He's won cups there. He's done alright. He's done really quite well, to be honest with you. And he's coming to the end of his contract. Does he want to stay in Europe no matter what? Or does he want to come back to Mexico, earn a fair bit of money at a big club in Mexico, and have a nice life there? Like, why not? Why wouldn't he? So, um, I think it's a decent move. It's a brilliant move from Chivas' point of view. $5 million. I can't quite get my head around that. Um, Absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. He walks into our team. He elevates our team. I think he'll do really well. I think it's a massive boost for us as a whole. And yeah, good job to Hierro for doing this, because obviously he's the one that's doing the transfer. He's Arsenal. He's the Edu of Arsenal for Chivas, if that makes sense. Um, Seems to be doing really well transfer wise. So hopefully Pernovic can get the best out of him, put him in a really good position in the team, and get the best out of our midfielders that we already have, and go again for next season and try and get that league title, because we definitely need a trophy this season, for sure. Whether it's a cup or hopefully it's the league, but we'll wait and see for that. But yeah, like I said, I'm really happy about this move. I can understand people being butthurt, but I think, like I said, if he was national team player, like much more important national team player, then maybe I would be a bit apprehensive about it. But he's not, and if anything, moving to Chivas and doing really well at Chivas might actually help him out. So, I'd rather, my feeling is that I'd rather have him, stay at PSV. I'd rather have him renew at PSV, but that looks like it's not going to happen. So, why shouldn't Chivas come after him? I'm surprised no other Liga MX clubs gone after him, to be honest. Whether they have and he's just got his heart set on Chivas, I don't know. But he looks like he's going to be pushing for the move. Apparently, he's all agreed. Agreed. Um, he's agreed personal terms with Chivas, should I say? So it's just up to PSV now whether PSV are actually going to sign him or not. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm really happy about the move. I hope it happens. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But it looks like it's quite close to being done. Um, yeah, $5 million, 3 years, a possible option for one more. Why not? Why wouldn't he take that? Um, the amount of experience that adds to Chivas' team is unreal. Um, and yeah, I can't wait to see him play. So yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let me know what you think about him leaving PSV. Do you think he should have stayed in Europe? Which teams in Europe do you realistically think he could go to? Um, for me, I think he's been a bit of a down. He didn't have a great season last season. I think that's probably one of the reasons why. I mean, I don't rate Van Nistelrooy as a coach, to be honest with you. So I mean, he probably was mismanaged a little bit. But it is what it is, and at the end of the day, he probably just wants to come back to Mexico and go back home, and earn a fair bit of money, and maybe try and get back into the old tree setup. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I just want to add to the end of this video just the idea of Pulido coming back. Obviously, that's more of a rumour. That's not really confirmed by anyone at the moment at this stage. I would love to have Pulido back. He seems to have recovered from his injury. He's scoring left, right, and centre. He's doing really well at the moment. He's actually doing, like, he's not only come back from his injury, but he's regained his form. He's scoring quite well, and I think he would absolutely kill it in Liga MX. I think we could have him play until we've just bought a new striker, I guess, and we've got that Daniel. I think Daniel Ruiz might have left. I can't remember. But we've still got JJ Macias as well. I'm desperate to see JJ Macias start a game again for Chivas. I think it would be a really good day to do that when that happens. But Pulido would kill this league. I mean, he would absolutely shred it. And having Pulido and Gutierrez in that team would just elevate it so much. And we could go on to do really special things this season. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll have a conversation about it. So yeah, I love it. I'm loving Chivas at the moment. I'm loving the Refuerzos, and I hope Guti comes, and yeah, I hope it happens. But yeah, this is my reaction to it. So yeah, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.